3M Scotchcast Hazard LV resin joints are flame retardant, halogen free and virtually unaffected by immersion in either hydrocarbons or chemical solvents. Our design is based around a high quality BS-EN 50393 compliant product, conventional reinstallation techniques using self-amalgamating tapes and specialist resin encapsulation. 3M have been supplying cable accessories and resin for use in hazardous areas for in excess of 25 years and have carried out extensive research into the effects of hydrocarbons and chemical solvents on resin encapsulants. Scotch 23 self-amalgamating tape is used to seal the crutch of the cable. Scotch 222/8 mastic tape is applied over the inner sheath, finishing 5mm into the lead sheath. The copper wire sleeve is positioned over the cable. The insulation is then removed and connectors are installed. A number of our kits come complete with connectors for ease of selection. However, any connector can be used providing they suit the requirements of the cable and fit dimensionally within our joints. Scotch 23 self-amalgamating tape is used to overtape the connectors, overlapping onto the primary insulation on each side of the connector position. For cables up to 1 kV, 2 half-lap layers are applied, and for unscreened 3.3 kV cables, this is increased to 5 layers. Each connector is then covered with a spiral spacer to ensure we achieve the correct separation distance between the phase cores. This is to ensure the correct volume of resin is present between the cores. The copper wire sleeve is then repositioned over the joint and fixed in place with constant force springs. This provides a complete 360-degree earth screen around the joint for added protection in a hazardous environment. Scotch 23 self-amalgamating tape is used to overtape the constant force springs. Ensure it is applied in the same direction as the constant force spring. Scotch 222 mastic tape is wrapped over the constant force spring and cable jacket. The cable sheath is then abraded to remove any contaminants to ensure resin bonds to the cable jacket. The hazardous area joint shell utilises a traditional 2-part mould shell that requires the cutting of the stepped ends to fit the required cable diameter. This specialised joint shell is flame retardant, hydrocarbon resistant and halogen free. Scotch 23 self-amalgamating tape is used to seal the conical ends of the mould to the cable sheath. have redeveloped our resin compounds to comply with EU environmental and user safety regulation changes and are all REACH and RoHS compliant. 3M 1402FR high quality, high modified polyurethane resin demonstrates superior performance above all our other resin types. It is for this reason that 1402FR resin is supplied in the range of 3M hazardous area cable joints covering instrumentation, control cables and power cables rated up to 3.3 kV. This resin is also used in hazardous area medium voltage cable joints up to and including 11 kV. When pouring the resin into the mould, ensure the gloves provided are worn to avoid potential skin contact. Our hazardous area resin bags come complete with an activation nozzle to minimise wastage when pouring.